Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Naseen. I am a 38-year-old mother to 4 beautiful kids, a floofy fluffy husky, 2 kitties, and this right here is a thumbs up. It's a clicky. I love those. I'm doing a vlog today. I haven't vlogged in a while, and to be honest, it was very nice because I've had a lot of things going on. A lot of good things, a lot of anxiety filled things, and just life in general, living during a pandemic. I just wanted to kind of like do a vlog and update you guys and just talk to you guys. And this is one of my bandanas, and yeah, I know it's not the best face covering, and I do have better face coverings, but where I work, I'm not around anybody all day. I'm just in my office, so I just use this because it's a lot easier to breathe with allergies and everything. When I go to the grocery store and I'm gonna be around a lot of people, I use my face mask. So that's out of the way. I have a ton of these and I use different colors all the time. One of the things is I have been doing off and on good, and then I have bad days with keto, and I'm just really struggling. No real reason why other than allergies and stress, and it's hard to find a balance and to deal with it. So with my allergies, they were getting so bad. And when I say so bad, I mean to the point where I just wanted to sleep so I didn't have to be awake and deal with it. I finally got something that seems to be working, and I just take it every single day automatically, whether it's going to be a good day or a bad day, and that's the Claritin. I was taking a couple of different things and it wasn't really making a difference. I would have good days where I didn't have to take anything, and then I would have bad days where I literally, the last day that just really like put the nail in the coffin for me, and I spent $30 on some Claritin, was I had to stuff Kleenex in my nose because, I'm not kidding you, I'd blow my nose and it would just start pouring out. I could not keep it from pouring out of my nose. I've never in my life had a runny nose like that, and it was just going and going. My nose is actually still raw and really dry skin from that day because I couldn't stop blowing my nose. So that was the final straw, and I was like, I don't care. I went to lunch, I went to the store, and I just bought Claritin and a big box of the Puffs Plus with aloe vera or whatever it is, lotion in it, and took that Claritin, and I mean, I still had symptoms, and I still do have symptoms on it. It's just nothing compared to what I was going through. I know some people told me that like Big Lots and like Dollar General, they sell like an off-brand, and I did try some off-brand things, but they just really weren't working for me. So the Claritin right now is working for me. I will go back and see about the off-brand Claritin, like compared to Claritin, whatever, I don't know the name of it, and see after I run out of the Claritin if that works as well. But this is 2020 is like stepping on a bucket of Legos every single day. This month it feels like it's been a month. This year, I can't believe it's already August. I feel like lockdown just started like a month ago, you know, and that started in March, and it's August. It's insane. Kids are going to be going back to school. My kids are going to be doing online learning because Tiffany's doctor said she cannot go back to school. It's highly not recommended for her to go to school with all of her issues. And how much sense would it make if I sent my boys back to school and then they go to school and then they get it and bring it back, and then she still gets it? So of course I still have to work, but I do my best to always wash my hands, sanitize them, and, you know, clean the house best we can. So far so good. Nobody's gotten it. What else has been going on? Besides allergies, I'm finally getting those under control. So I'm back on the keto train. Today I am fasting. Well, I had my coffee this morning, chocolate orange by Bones. There's a link below. I actually got that from Erin for my birthday. So chocolate orange made as a cold brew. So easy, that cold brew maker that I have, you guys. It's a small one. It was only like, I don't know, like $11 or something. I know one of my subscribers, Tracy, she bought the same one and she loves it. It's so simple. Any cold brew maker, really. I mean, they're pretty straightforward, but to make the Bones coffee into a cold brew, I don't even add sweetener to this because what I'm currently using, instead of almond milk like I usually throw in there and then some pure sweetener or heavy cream, I've been using the super creamers because I had gotten those a couple weeks back. They had a really good promo code. I paid $2 for a 3-pack of super creamer. So I got each flavor. So I paid $2 each for that. And then I got a nice big thing of the caramel super coffees, which actually those are like 3 carbs. So I don't recommend. I recommend staying with the mocha and the vanilla. I don't know what the hazelnut one is, but I have them. So I'm drinking them until they're gone. And that's all I got from there. But I ended up spending like a total of $20 on that big, I don't even think it was a 12-pack. I think it was a 24-pack. And then I got 9 super creamers for $20. That is amazing. They did, I think they were taking way too much off because the order was like $20 and I was paying $2. So I did like 4 orders and then they changed the code. So took advantage of that. Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. What else is going on? I hope it's not too windy because what else is going on? Yeah, so I'm just adding that super creamer in there and that has enough sweetener in it that it's amazing. So today I am not eating anything for lunch. I won't eat until dinner time. I can't remember. I didn't take anything out for dinner for a certain reason because I think I seen something that I wanted to eat and it didn't need to be taken out. But I don't, meatballs, that's it. I was gonna make meatballs in the Rao's sauce and some mozzarella. Ooh, it's so good. You just basically just heat it up. That's it. So back on the keto train today. I've just been same 5 pounds, losing it, putting it back on, losing it, putting it back on, losing it, putting it back on. And it's so annoying. I actually looked at my driver's license today and I seen my picture on it. Now this was before I started keto and my face, you know what? I'm actually going to show you. Can you see? Look at that. And that right there was like, girl, get your shit together because you're going to be looking like that again soon if you don't stop and get back on track. Spray sanitizer in my purse at all times. What else? Let's see. So Tiffany's doing good with all her medical issues. I went to the dentist and I had a couple fillings done, which was massively painful for me. I had 3 fillings done. They numbed me up really good. I was numb for a good 7 to 8 hours afterwards. My eyelid was even numb. That was the strangest feeling. I don't know. I know I read that you can have a lot of teeth sensitivity and issues with hot and cold and just even aching pain for a couple of weeks afterwards, depending on how deep they had to go when they were doing the filling. I'm assuming mine must have been pretty deep because I can't eat or drink anything without it being extremely painful. Not to the point where I need to go take anything, but it hurts. And I've never had teeth sensitivity and it's on every single tooth. So my nerves are highly, highly agitated and it's really frustrating and painful. And last night, actually, my entire mouth was aching when I was trying to go to bed. So I'm not sure. I must have overdid it with eating and I had some pork rinds and I don't know, but it really overdid it. So my mouth was in a lot of pain. I'm going to give it to the end of the week. And if I still have issues, I'm going to have to contact the dentist. I'm not really sure. I know my aunt had said she had fillings done and she was in a lot of pain for quite some time afterwards. And she actually ended up finding out she had fibromyalgia. So really hoping that's not the case. I don't think so because she was saying her pain was horrific and mine's not horrific. I mean, it's not something I want to live with every day, but it's definitely not something that I need to be popping pain pills for. So that's that. Couldn't get my wisdom tooth pulled yet because my dentist's oral surgeon did not accept my insurance. So I need to contact somebody that does. Today we are submitting some paperwork to try to see if we can get approved for a house. If you recall, we had been priorly approved because we had a cosigner. When COVID started, our cosigner didn't feel comfortable co-signing during the pandemic because, afraid that maybe we might lose our jobs. So I've paid off a nice big chunk of my debt and I'm really hoping that when they run everything that my credit has improved enough that we can get a pre-approval on something anything. Even if we have to all share a room. I don't know. Just saying. Link is doing well. Reese, I don't know if I ever told you guys, but a couple months back, he had a checkup and he has a rib on his left side that is not as big as the rest, small. And she had said that it could cause some problems if it started to smush his like organs and stuff. Well, he had a couple of times where it like had a pinching feeling, and he did get out of breath a few times. So we went back and we looked at the x-rays, and we can't really see the x-rays don't look like his rib is any smaller, but physically from the outside you can totally see that his rib is smaller. So the pinching feeling is kind of like it's getting stuck on something. So she wants to do an ultrasound. So I'm waiting for them to call so we can do an ultrasound on that. She said really the only thing that it might hit is his spleen and maybe partial of his diaphragm the more he grows. Not sure if Peyton's going to get the issue too, since they're identical twins, because Reese has kind of progressed, I guess you can say. What else has been going on? I can't get Corey. Corey cannot get his driver's license or ID or anything until September because our DMV is so backed up. You have to make an online appointment, and that's the closest we got. So he can't start working or anything like that yet. Why wouldn't he have an ID yet, you might ask? Well, we just never got around to it. I didn't want him to work, and I don't know, fail on my part. We just never got around to doing it when he was younger, and now we paid the price. So if your kid is old enough to get an ID, do it when you can. Other than that, just daily stresses. I did go to a wedding on Saturday, and it was amazing. It was so fun. It was actually my first wedding that I've ever been to, besides for my mom and my dad's, and I think my aunts. Two of my aunts got married that I remember going to, and I was just young. So this was like my first adult wedding, and I wore a dress for the first time. Yes, for the first time since I was a child. I even danced, and we had a lot of fun. I'll include some photos of Chris and I. It was definitely something that was different, going to a wedding in the middle of a pandemic. They had masks everywhere. They had hand sanitizer stations. They had gloves. So when we went up to get our food, everybody was required to put their mask on, put gloves on in order to serve themselves. And just all the tables had masks on it and everything. And if we weren't able to social distance, then everybody was kind enough to put their masks on. And it was a good time. So I have some photos that I'll insert, like here, 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 or maybe they were already up. I got her, Donna. Just decided I would kind of vlog, but this is vlogs from my phone. So yeah. And then we're on our way to the wedding. But yeah, we had a good time and it was nice. Definitely makes me just really want to get a house even more so we can be together more often. It's nice. What else? I mean, not much has been going on really that's interesting for you guys. Just, I think that I need to go see my doctor and get back on my anxiety meds because I'm just really struggling with anxiety. I know I mentioned it a couple months back and I never did it. I do have a spot on my lip here that is kind of scary. What I've read is it sounds to be like farmer's lip, which can be a precancerous. And I don't feel comfortable going to my old doctor. I don't even know if he takes my new insurance or anything, but I need to find a new doctor. But yeah, that's just something that I'm really stressing over recently. And I've been breaking out, on my hands with blisters, which is from stress and hay fever. And I forget what it's called, but it's a form of eczema. And I just have a lot of stress, you know, a lot of stress. It might be, my camera just cut off, so I'm going to go. It's actually, I kind of just talked my entire lunch. I'm going to go and I will see you guys when I get home from work. All right, so I'm going to show you how I just make the easiest dish in the world. I have these meatballs. Pour them in your crock pot, Instapot, whatever. I have Rayo's homemade tomato basil. I have lid.
Put it on no vent. Go to soup. Put this little timer down to like 5. Start that bad boy up. All right, and this is what you got. I shredded some mozzarella cheese over top of it, and it's simply delicious. If you have any low carb French bread or anything like that, or you make your own bread, or even you want to use like the Aldi zero carb bread or the bread from Costco or bread from the low carb baking company or whatever, you can put this on it. You could eat it just as is. You can make some low carb pasta and put it over top of it. I'm eating it just as is. And this is dinner tonight. I have a nice big salad with 1 full avocado, some ranch, 3 cherry tomatoes, 1 mini cucumber, about 7 of these cheese crisps, and I don't know, give or take 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 meatballs. Yum.